From there, I'm gonna get a 2-on-1. I'm gonna reach across my chin and my chest. I'm gonna shrug, not moving my feet, just my hips pulling across. Oh, you did it. Oh, yeah, there we go. At the same time as I'm pulling and twisting, I'm stepping in to my 2-on-1 because my goal is to get my shoulder as high up as I can as possible. Notice though, when I'm getting my 2-on-1, I'm pulling him downward. It's like we're meeting halfway. I'm not just expecting him to do all the work. I'm meeting him halfway. That way, I'm closing the distance that much quicker. Does that make sense? Working from here, pulling down, stepping into it, getting my shoulder on top of him as much as possible. I don't want it on the bicep. I'm changing my level and shot. Pull. It ain't gonna work. He can just easily right now. I want him as close as possible. Punching punching it close to him, depending on what I'm gonna do next. From there, if I don't punch it, he's gonna pull his hand into himself, turn his wrist down, pop it off, keep the wrist, switch to his underhook. Oh, and from right there, he shoulder checks me, and changes his level so that he can get his head position in that small little nook cranny between the chin, shoulder, and neck. From there, I'm gonna arrow arm out, let go of it, slide up. My hand and my foot are gonna both step back. I'm gonna change my level to get to a snap down, but also a collar tie too. Because we go from there, he can get his 2-on-1. I'm gonna bring my hand to my chest, pop off, turn wrist, because it makes it easier. Switch to my underhook, shoulder check, change my level. He doesn't like it, so he's gonna arrow arm out. Turning my wrist out, flaring out, switching to an underhook. In order to fight for a head position, I have to create some space and change level. So, right here. So you can try to resist a little bit if you want. Right here, right here. I'm looking for that little space between his neck and his chin and his shoulder. Right there. And if I have to do it like multiple times, I'm going to. Not getting my hips out, keeping them in, but not enough to like run in there so I can get hand and arms. Just kind of keeping it neutral. Loosen it up, giving it up for something, greater. Right here. So that's from the collar tie, 2-on-1, underhook, arrow arm out to a snap down. So again, and it's a 2-man drill. Anything we do, it's always a 2-man drill. So getting my 2-on-1, stepping into it, he brings his hand to his chest, goes out, underhook. Yep, good job. Shoulder checking and change the level. I don't like it. Whatever falls up. Right here, I'm reaching across, shrugging. I shrug because I want to keep this tight. If I don't shrug and he feels me coming, it's just that simple. Good job. The collar tie, shrug, keep it close. Turning away at the same time. Stepping into it. He pops it off. Changes level, shoulder checks me. Yes, keep this. Always keep this. Right here, like how he doesn't have to have the wrist, but it's a good idea to keep the wrist. You can still wrestle, even if someone has your wrist. Like, if he wants to take a shot, yeah. They always get distracted with wrist control. It's like, just wrestle your match. What does it matter? So, get that in. I'm going to hold it out. Arrow arm out.